today afternoon will be the symbolic building of the new Parliament building on the Central Vista. That will begin today with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi attending the groundbreaking ceremony at the heart of Delhi near India Gate. But the actual construction, however, cannot begin immediately with a petition challenging the project pending in the Supreme Court. The new Parliament building is the key piece of the 20,000 crore Central Vista project, which aims to build and refurbish the government buildings on Rajpath, all along the Rajpath from India Gate to the North Block. Now, the ceremony will begin at around 12:55 p.m. A Bhumi Pujan and laying of the foundation stone will take place at around 1 o'clock, and the Prime Minister will be addressing people at 2:15. Remember, several cases and petitions have been filed against the Central Vista project, with issues regarding the environment being raised and the fact that there was no environment assessment done ahead of this a project being granted. Also, questions have been raised over the need for such an expensive project at a time when India is suffering from the pandemic. However, there has been a need for a long time for a new Parliament building, and that is what the government has said. And today, that groundbreaking ceremony, but no construction can begin. Well, let's go across to Sunil Prabhu for more on this. Sunil, tell us more about what's going to take place today.
Well, today the Prime Minister is scheduled to do the Shilanyas, as they call it, the inauguration with the Bhumi Puja that is expected. This will, of course, signal really the main construction of an ambitious, not only the Parliament building, but the entire Central Vista project, which is nearly going to cost the exchequer 20,000 crores of rupees. The Parliament building, as you're aware, is going to be of 4 floors. Costing 971 crores, which has been given to the Tata's company, which because of the lowest bidder. And it's in that context, as you rightly pointed out, there have been a lot of concerns raised by environmentalists, by urban planners about the need to go ahead with the project during these times, and whether the old existing building couldn't have been used. But nevertheless, to commemorate India's 75 years of independence, the government of the day has decided to go ahead with the construction of a Parliament building.
Right, and as Sunil, as we mentioned, the case against this is being heard in the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has said that only this ceremony can take place, that there can be no development, there can be no construction till the Supreme Court actually disposes with this case.
That's right. The court has already reserved orders. They expressed their displeasure with the manner in which work was carrying on. Sadly, Gargi, I was present in Parliament the day when the Supreme Court gave its orders, and even after that, it was not being complied. There were attempts, and those visuals can speak for itself, of the trees being dug up all around. It's in that context that the work continues unabated. They have, of course, said now that they won't do any major construction. But for those who have been in Parliament and have been visiting Parliament for years, this clearly is something that has shocked everybody, because there were around 300 trees there. There were trees which really used to be the place for the birds and all kinds of flora and fauna out there. That's now been completely destroyed. It's been completely cleared. But nevertheless, the government is still keen, as I said, to commemorate India's 75 years, to show a new India, not only in terms of how it wants to perform, but also in terms of new buildings. And that is why it's going ahead with this ambitious Central Vista project.